Excuse me. Hi.
Hi.
This is really random, but I walked by earlier and I saw you, and I just thought it'd be a good idea to say hi to you.
Earlier, like now?
Yeah, like a second ago.
Ah, okay.
And I just thought you were absolutely adorable.
Thank you.
I'm Matt. Hey, what's up guys? Matt Artisan here from theattractiveman.com, coming at you from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, with my friend Colin here. And we're gonna approach some women on the beach. So I'm gonna go over the differences in approaching a woman on the beach versus any other scenario, like walking down the street, in the mall, or even at a club, because there are some differences. The bulk of the interaction is gonna be the same, as far as start off with showing your intent right away, complimenting, qualifying, and close. I'm not gonna go over all of that in this video because you can watch some of the other videos to see the explanation exactly what to do and how to steer the conversation so that you spark the most amount of attraction as possible right away and get her to start qualifying herself to you and start chasing you. So watch some of the other videos for that. In this video, I'm gonna show you the difference, what to do in a beach scenario. So the difference in a beach type scenario like this, or a park would be another example, where somebody could be laying down on the ground, or in this case on the sand, is that the girl is gonna be very low compared to where you are, right? You're gonna be walking up. If I walk up like this and I just start talking to our lovely model here, it's pretty weird. She's way down there, she's gotta look up, it's gonna hurt her neck. It's just weird. She's looking up at like my crotch. It's kind of strange, right? But if I come in and I'm just like, hey, hi, what's your name?
Hi.
That's kind of weird too, because like right away I'm sitting next to her and she might think, oh God, who's this guy? He's gonna be here for a long time, right? In the beginning, you don't want her to think that you're gonna be there for a long time. It can create a defense because she could be thinking like, I don't wanna talk to this guy. I don't know who this guy is yet. I don't know if I wanna speak to him for a long time. So in the beginning, you wanna seem like you're gonna leave pretty quickly. So I recommend go down on one knee, because this seems like you're gonna leave right away. This isn't really that comfortable, like, right? I can leave very quickly. And so if she tells me, oh, my boyfriend's right over there, or something like that, or she's just totally not into it, I can leave really easily. It's very easy to leave. I can just get up. So I go, hey, real quick. And I'm about this far away. I don't wanna be too close. I don't wanna be too far, right? This is good because we can shake hands. If I'm like way back here, it seems like I'm afraid of her. If I'm any closer, it could be a little creepy. So about this distance, this is about what, a yard, like a meter, about 3 feet. So I can be like, hey, real quick, this is totally random, but I just saw you as I was walking by and I just thought it was a good idea to come over and say hi. 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 I'm Matt.
Sasha.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna time constrain. I'm gonna tell her like, hey, listen, I gotta go in a second, but while I'm doing that, I'm gonna sit. Just watch. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Well, listen, I have to go in like 2 seconds, but before I go, tell me one interesting thing about you. I don't know anything about you. I'm like locked in now. Now I'm much more comfortable, because if I stay on my knee the whole time, it's uncomfortable. Like she's laying down, she's really comfortable, and I'm on my knee, like trying to balance. It's not comfortable, right? You want to be comfortable, because if you stay in an uncomfortable position while you're talking to a girl for like 2, 3, 4 minutes, then it's low value, because why would you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation for that amount of time just to talk to a girl? It doesn't really make sense. So you want to be comfortable. See, now I'm comfortable. Now we can have an actual conversation. And I went right into qualifying. I said, tell me something interesting about you. Find out if she's a girl you would actually want to date. That's the whole goal of the approach. Find out if she's worthy of you. Well, listen, I have to go in like 2 seconds, but before I go, you seem like an interesting person. Tell me one cool thing about you. Besides,
Nice to meet you
we'll
too.
grab a drink or something later.
Okay.
I'll text you.
Okay.
All right. So I just did an approach and it went pretty well. Now Colin's up. I like to acknowledge the reality. So like saying something like, hey, this is really random. I know you're meditating. Like that last girl, I think she was meditating.
Yeah.
When I approached. Or whatever it is that she's doing. If her eyes are closed, sleeping, say, hey, listen, I know you're sleeping. I know it's so rude to interrupt you, but I just had to come over and introduce myself.
Got it.
So
something that's going on that acknowledges what they're doing or what's happening or in the environment or something like that.
Exactly. When you acknowledge the reality, it's whatever situation she's in, especially if it's kind of rude, it diffuses it. She's not going to find it so rude anymore because you
acknowledge that it is rude. Yeah,
it.
you know you're
it's not
doing
like
it.
You're oblivious about it.
Yeah, you're cognizant of your rudeness. And what's the objective? Like something like this at a beach, they're down, you know, they're laying down. What's the ultimate objective? Like, is it to get their number and do you want to take off, or, you know, ideally would you want to hang out and chill out with them on the beach?
First objective when you see a beautiful woman is not to get anything out of it. It's not to get something from her. It's not to get her phone number. It's not to get a date. It's not to get sex. It's not anything. It's not to attract her or win her over. It's to see if she meets your standards.
Got
Why
it.
is that? Because that's going to help your mentality. You're the prize. She's not the prize. She could be like a model laying on the beach, but
it flips the script.
If you see her as like, oh my God, she's so hot, and then you go talk to her, you're gonna have that kind of energy, and it's gonna be weird and creepy. But if you have the energy of like, oh, she's pretty, let's go find out if she's cool. Let's see if her personality matches her looks. It's gonna be just a much better energy. You're gonna be more relaxed, more grounded, and you're gonna be qualifying her.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So the first objective is to see if she's cool. Once you find out, then you can get her phone number. If she's busy, set up a date later. How I like to do it is get her phone number first.
So you always know that you have something. At the minimum, you have her phone number in case.
Because it's a smaller request. Like phone number is no big deal, but saying, hey, like her committing to coffee, that's a bigger deal because that's like actual time. Where phone number is nothing.
But it's still a commitment as opposed to nothing, as opposed to not getting the phone number.
So it's like
it's a small commitment.
It's like a yes ladder. You get to say yes to the phone number, then you say after you get her phone number, say, well, what are you doing right now? Let's go grab a drink.
Hi, how are you? I saw you guys. Are you guys concerned? Is it gonna start raining? ¿Cómo te llamas tú? Pamela. Me llamo Andrés. Mucho gusto. ¿Y tú?
Cámara.
Tamara.
¿Dijo que se había enamorado de mí? ¿Te dijo?
Tamara. Good?
No, no vemos.
Colin's first approach, and I already got the number, and we joined the group. Say hi.
What up?
That's how easy it is.